morning. My name is Dafina Ward, and I have the honor of serving as Executive Director of the Southern AIDS Coalition. We are an organization that for more than 20 years has committed to raising awareness about HIV and STIs in the South, with a focus on making sure that Southern communities are getting equitable resources to address the disproportionate impact of HIV and AIDS in our communities. I'd like to start by quoting the great Fannie Lou Hamer of Mississippi, who once said, "Always praise the bridges that carried you over." And I'm so very thankful this morning to be here with all of you as we praise these bridges that have carried us over. Special thanks to National AIDS Memorial and to John and his team. Thank you so much to Dan and the Gilead family for seeing the significance of bringing the bridges to the South. There is such importance in telling the stories of Southern communities, those impacted by HIV, Black and Brown communities, young and old, same gender loving, transgender, English and Spanish speaking, migrant communities, communities often overlooked and for so long marginalized and ignored. As the quilt was brought to the White House lawn, bringing the dead front and center, calling out for accountability, so do we hope to do in the South, to bring our dead to the State House lawns, where they continue to violate the rights of communities, to ignore the injustices, refusing to expand Medicaid, criminalizing people for living with HIV, punishing educators for saying the word gay. There is so much work to do, and I am confident that together we will do marvelous work to capture the stories of those who may not see themselves in the quilt presently, those who are Black and Brown, who may not know that there is a space for them, and we will have panels created, stories shared, healing occur, stigma reduced in our communities as a result of this partnership and opportunity. So this morning, my heart is full of gratitude as I stand here just representing so many people in the South who want to have their stories told. So many people whose lives have been lost, who lived and even died in isolation and loneliness and shame. There will be liberation and they will be praised. And we are so forever thankful for that. None of this work happens alone. It requires each and every one of us. And even the small things that we do, you're being here this morning, you're sharing what you experience here, traveling to the South when the schedule is announced. It looks like we're going to try to do some type of civil rights tour for folks who may be interested. Come share with us. Come see us. We say the Southern AIDS Coalition is regionally based, but we are nationally needed. We will not end the HIV epidemic in this country if we don't end the Southern HIV epidemic. And we need each and every one of you. And speaking to that, I feel so tremendously honored that we work in partnership with federal organizations and leaders like Mr. Harold Phillips from the White House Office of National AIDS Policy. And I have to tell you, when the National HIV/AIDS Strategy was in line to be updated last year, we were able in our community to reach out to Harold and say, we want the voices of our communities to be heard. We want the voices of those living with and impacted by HIV in the South to be considered as you're forming and developing this strategy. And our voices are there. And we know that that is only because we have leaders in high places who understand the necessity of elevating community voices and making sure that our voices are heard and amplified. So at this time, I would like to bring to the stage the White House Office of National AIDS Policy Director, Harold Phillips.